Hello, everybody. Once again, this is Canine Conversations, Reggie Dogman Johnson Dog Training. You could PayPal me some money if you like. Give me some little bit of money to support Reggie Dogman Johnson Dog Training at gmail.com or the Cash App $R Dogman J. It'll be in the links will be in the description box. You can like and subscribe, and so let's get it on. Conversation number two. Now, as we get down to bigger numbers, I may forget what number I'm on, but so far I'm pretty good at keeping track. This is only the second video. So, conversation number two: Are you or do you have control of your dog? Do you have control of your dog? So many of you may be like, my dog is great. They don't mess up nothing. They good dogs. They like everybody. But do you really have control over your dog? So let me explain to you. Some of you, not all of you, some of you, the dog has absolute complete run of the house. He answers the door. When you answer the door, he greets all the guests. Um, he's allowed on the couch anytime he wants to be on the couch. He's allowed on the bed anytime he wants to be on the bed. He tells you when he has to go outside and go to the bathroom because he's a really smart dog. He tells you when he has to go outside and go use the bathroom and you let him out. He remembers what time you are supposed to feed him and he will come and bring his bowl to you because he's a smart dog. Um, he brings you his toys so that you can play with him. He demands attention from you and you give it to him because he deserves it. He is a really smart dog. Now think about this. Your dog on a walks on a retractable lead and he can do whatever he wants to within that retractable lead. He gets to sniff and mark territory, go potty, anything he wants to. When he comes inside the house, you just come on and just let him ride on inside the house. He knows to ride in the backseat of the car. You just let him go, get in the backseat of the car. He loves to go places with you and meet and greet everybody, and he gets treats everywhere he goes. So, in this particular case, when do you tell your dog what to do? Control and obedience in everyday life is not being practiced. So you can expect that if something was to happen, not that it was bad, but just something was to happen, you want to call your dog back, you can almost guess that he's not going to do what you tell him to do when you want him to because you don't practice. It's not everyday life. His lifestyle is being able to do whatever he wants to, whenever he wants to, and he has absolutely no boundaries. When you sit on the couch, he jumps right in your lap, doesn't even sit down and beg for permission. So you cannot expect a dog like this to be under control when control is really needed. He might be a great dog, never get in any trouble, great dog. But because you haven't created a lifestyle of things that he must do and a lifestyle that requires obedience, you can't count on you calling him back if something was to happen. You can't call on stopping him. If you just need to stop, say, hey, no, stop. You can't count on it because she's never had to live like this, right? So now I'm going to help you out. One way every dog knows how to sit, even dogs that don't have any obedience training, normally if they have spend some time around some people, they know how to sit. So we're going to just start with this to use this as a tool for you to start get in control of your dog. So you use the sit command for everything. Now, we're not asking him to sit and be there for a long time. The only purpose is we're asking him to do something, him or her. We're asking them to do something for us before we do something for them. That's it. So, when your dog begs you to pet him, make him sit first. Before you go outside, and you're going to do these things with your dog anyway. You're going to pet your dog anyway. You're going to feed your dog anyway. You're going to let them get on the couch anyway, the bed anyway. You're going to let them do these things anyway, right? Just require something from him first, you know? You're going to let him outside anyway. You're going to go for a walk anyway. You're probably going to give him a treat anyway. So, before you do anything with him, require him to sit. That's it. He doesn't got to stay there long. Don't stress him out with it. Just sit. Once he sits, give him what he wants. Give him what you was going to do anyway. You feed your dog anyway. So when you get that food ready, tell him to sit. When he sits, put the food down. Let him eat. Good boy. You know? When you sit on that couch, he comes up to you, beg you, make him sit first. Whatever he's begging for, whether he's begging for attention, begging for playtime, whatever it is, make him sit first. That's all you have to do just to start having a lifestyle, to incorporate the lifestyle of obedience and control into your relationship with this dog. So now you have a dog that's used to being told something to do. Now this dog is used to being told. He's used to being told something, you know? He jumps right in your lap when you sit on the couch. No, push him off your lap and tell him to sit first. If he's allowed, it's okay. But just push him off. Hey, no, get off me. Sit. He sits. Good boy. Let him up in your lap. Let him up in your lap. Pat him down. Praise him. Because he did something for you first before you do something for him. Do not let this dog tell you what to do. Because that's the relationship that you'll have with him. You know, he understands. He knows how the household operates. He's been living there. He knows how the household operates. So what he's going to do, he's going to dictate a whole lot of things uh, to you when they need to be done. When guests come over, when guests come over, let your guests know. Do not pet him until he sits. Then you instruct the dog to sit, not your guests. He's not going to listen to your guests. They haven't been telling him to sit. They don't live there, right? So if you're the one that's been telling him to sit all this time, you tell him to sit and then let them know it's okay that he can be petted once he sits. Just to give your dog a little bit of manners, and even if he never jumps on nobody, it's okay. If he don't jump on nobody, that's great, right? But, because he might just be a good dog anyway, just require something from him, even though he is such a good dog. This way, when you need him to do something, he's used to always doing something for you anyway. He's used to answering to you. This is how you make a good dog better. I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. And like I said, cash at me, rdogmanj, or send me something through PayPal, uh, Reggie Dogman Johnson, dogtraining at gmail.com on PayPal. Like and subscribe. Uh, yep. So you all have a good day, a good week, a good summer. Stay safe and stay disease free. It's crazy out here. All right. Thank you. Be blessed.